Forewarning, this is basically just an old man rant. You want to sit back, relax. I can offer you a bit of honey out of the Bosch candy cup. Unfortunately, I have run out of butterscotch. I know, what is a good old man rant without a butterscotch? It just... Bit of honey. Recently, a tool manufacturer that I had been extremely fond of for most of my life, well, they kind of fell silent. They've been around a very long time, bought and sold for quite some time. They were part of the Rockwell manufacturing group, and then in, I believe, 1981, Pentair acquired them. I think a year after they had acquired Delta. Moving forward, they continued building a lot of really incredible tools and jigs and fixtures and accessories for the professional woodworker. Very nice stuff. Then I believe 2004 or 5, I should have looked all this stuff up. I believe I should start taking a few notes before I do my rants so I can get my dates correct. Anyways, Black & Decker bought Delta and Porter Cable from Pentair. Shortly thereafter, I went to work for a very nice company where I did tool repair, a little bit of sales. It's a really nice job. We were setting up a new shop, new retail space, and I was setting up the display for Porter Cable. And the owner, Tom, said, "Boy, don't get too nuts with that Porter Cable. It's unlikely they're to survive very long under Black & Decker." And I thought, man, well, he was right. Moving forward to more recent times, suddenly the social media for Porter Cable sprung back to life after not a lot going on, which I thought was strange because last year, I believe Octoberish, they said no more routers. Porter Cable not having routers. To me, I thought, man, it's like going to Arby's and not getting a roast beef, or traveling out to the West Coast, going into an In-N-Out and them trying to pawn off a chicken sandwich on you. Just not right. So they woke up with their social media again. Big announcement. And I thought, well, maybe they're finally just going to put a fork in it and call it done. That is not what happened. It was the huge disappointment, to me anyway, the really big news that all the countdown and hubbub was about with Porter Cable on all their social media platforms and such was that they're going to be available at Tractor Supply. Not that they're Tractor Supply. But they did do some sponsorship for Farm Aid, and I guess that's nice. Not that they're realized the error of their way, and we're going to start building routers at their plant in Jackson, Tennessee, or that their belt sanders were being re-engineered and reintroduced. No. Tractor Supply. They're only really making some cordless stuff and what looks like some rebadged Black & Decker corded stuff. And that's about it. Very sad. Originally, I started bringing out, I thought, you know what, I'm going to bring out all of my discontinued Porter cable tools. And I grabbed a couple of my routers. I grabbed the big boy. I grabbed the last new old stock laminate trimmer that I have. I had a number of these and sold those off. But I'm going to keep, I've got a couple of big boys that I'm going to keep because I just love these guys. Sanders. They've got some new sanders that are, you know, relabeled Black & Decker stuff. I'd sure like to have a 330 speed block. I don't have one of those. They pop up on the marketplace from time to time. Maybe eventually I will find one. They had a line of magnificent belt sanders. They all seem to be kaput. When they started doing all of these announcements on the social media, I went to the website and I noticed that the 690, which used to sell like hotcakes because you go to nearly any professional woodworking shop, you're going to find quite a few machines that use the 690. A very reliable machine. When I did tool repair, occasionally we'd have them come in. We'd open them up, clean them out, replace some bearings, maybe some brushes, not very often. Extremely resilient tools. So I thought, I'll go on the website. I went on there earlier today, and the 690 was still on there, and there was a buy now. So I clicked on that, and obviously I was not able to buy a 690. It linked over to the DeWalt that they say is an equivalent. It is not. My suggestion, if you're a person that has a 690 that is done, the DeWalt is a very strange little router that will not fit. I don't think it'll fit a lot of the applications the 690 was in. I used to sell a pocket hole machine that had a 690 and then a trim router set up to do a 2-motion cut to get you your pocket holes, you know, kind of a super fancy Craig jig thing. If you need to replace that 690, there's this guy from Bosch. They're very nice. I like them. Makita has a good one too. That is my Rant Porter cable. Like and follow. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a wonderful day.